We always look forward to games like this every season. Teams riding momentum, coming in a clash for national supremacy and trying to make a statement as we get close to the playoffs. Welcome to Vaught-Hemingway Stadium, home of the Ole Miss Rebels. As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFP this year, the Wisconsin Badgers, taking on the 24th-ranked team in the land, the Ole Miss Rebels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Badgers will get this season underway as toe meets leather. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Ole Miss offense will dial up the first ball plays in this one. You know, that connection between quarterback and wide receiver, Jesse, takes some time, and we'll see how quickly these two guys get on the same page.
Yeah, the chemistry between he and the quarterback, I think, is what everybody's going to be looking for early in this game. Because David, obviously, having transferred in, he hasn't had a lot of time in this offense. This is his first game. It's the first time doing it with bullets flying live. So he's got a lot of talent. He's got speed, but what does that chemistry look like with the guy throwing him the football? That's what I want to see.
Well, and the good thing is you've got tape and you've seen he's done it at the college level. Like, you already know what he is. Now it's about taking that, using his strengths. How do you use him in this offense early on in the season to really take advantage of his talents?
The Rebels will hustle to the line. Guys, let's talk a little bit about Ole Miss. You start the season top 25. Clearly expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week and every opponent one at a time. The number beside your name doesn't matter right now. The number matters late in the season. So you want to start the season fast. You want to be gelling on offense and on defense. I think that's the challenge early here.
Breaks into the... just keeps moving. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. And the Rebels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The inside handoff. How about that elusiveness? He's got space. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Rebels!
And this defense really wanted to come out and set the tone and be physical, but the offense did that. They took control. They owned the line of scrimmage. They create the big explosive run on the first drive to really set the tone in this football game.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. So the Wisconsin Badgers offense will take the field for the first time. And guys, defenses have been trying to figure out for years how to keep this guy from getting open, and they just can't seem to solve the riddle.
No, this guy has experience. He's been in the big moments. And it's so nice to have a guy that's been in your system, in your scheme. He knows the in and outs. You can move him all over the field. You can't place a premium high enough on a guy that knows the system inside and out.
You're right. I tell you, it was a great day for this offense when he decided to come back for a senior year, too. There were a lot of people that thought he might declare for the NFL. They weren't sure if they were going to lose him to the portal or not. He decided to come back. He believes this offense can do something special, and if they're going to do that, then he's obviously going to have a big year.
From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Leaves it with the running back. He gets it up to the 44-yard line. He'll be marked out of bounds right there as this offense continues to roll. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Dropping back, it's O'Neal. Got his man quickly. Nice move, creates some space. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. And the Badgers are rolling down the field. They'll run it. Relying on that running game, and it works for about 3 yards to the 31. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll give it to Johnson. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Wisconsin's had a long list of great running backs, but those big fellas up front, that's a pipeline to pro football.
Unbelievable. Joe Thomas will be proud. Just paving the way, just physical. They always can block the run game so well, and they're going to establish it. Every game Wisconsin plays, they're going to run the football.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Tight end finds a soft spot. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
Love the route there by the tight end in man-to-man coverage. He's able to separate from the defender, and then once he has the ball, he's able to rip through the tackle and go get more yards.
Finds his big tight end. Touchdown, Badgers! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And the extra point splits the uprights. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. Coming out on first down with the play fake. He's got an open man. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Rebels moving quickly to the line.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Gets it out fast. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a first down and a pickup of 10.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come over, getting him the football, making the first down.
Lets it fly deep downfield. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. Guys, let's take a minute and talk about Ole Miss. They had some holes to fill on the roster. They've gone into the portal. They brought in a pretty decent haul. How good do you think this staff feels right now addressing those areas of need, David?
Well, I think you feel really good about bringing in quality depth, experience depth. But now the trick is to merge it with your other guys and everybody get on the same page, and moving in the same direction.
The coaching staff is so excited, too. They feel like if they can stay healthy, they can take an extra step versus...
Lost one deep down the right side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Rebels line up to punt it away. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. And that punt will sail out of bounds. Let's see where the officials spot it. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Looking to throw, it's O'Neal. Takes the easy throw in the flat. Shows a little move, gets his man off balance, and gets out to the 22. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on second down. Quarterback making checks. They'll go to work in the air on second down. The quick out. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Now on first down from the 28. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Gets it past the marker. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
So now it's second and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Grabbed in the middle. It's Barry Johnson. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down.
That's a good-looking throw, and I know when we talk Wisconsin offense, we're always talking about running backs, but they've seen their fair share of QBs too. Darren Bevel back in my day, Scott Tolzien had some success, and then, of course, Russell Wilson also. This guy right now in this game, he needs to get himself into a rhythm, and if he gets there, he's dangerous.
Last play didn't go well. It leaves him with 2nd and 11. And off to Jones. Turning it on. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. The Badgers kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Back to pass. It's O'Neal. They go to the wide receiver screen.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Trying to run, it's Johnson. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. Absolutely nothing settled. Deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed over the middle, it's Thompson. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. And the Badgers had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. They'll run it on 1st and goal. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. Quarterback making adjustments. Wants to fire on 2nd down. And it's a touchdown. It is also a play in which there is a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. That is a costly mistake as the penalty wipes the touchdown off the board. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 2nd and goal. They'll try the run. Looking for the end zone. And you'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Wisconsin. Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skill players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Looking to pass, it's Simmons. Finds his tight end. No chance to run, but they still move it forward. The Rebels want to pick up the tempo. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy game. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Oh, he's got some space. Makes the tackle at the 46, but it's a 15-yard gain to get them into plus territory.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Oh, they're after him. He'll pull it down. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact. And the Rebels will snap it on 1st and 10.
And this QB, man, how about it? It's a pass play. He's dropping back to pass. He realizes it's man-to-man, and as they start to chase their guys down the field, well, nobody's got me, and I can just take off, and I've got speed. He chews up ground so easy, so frustrating for a defense to have to deal with a guy like this.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. They stop him well short of the marker. It's 4th down from the 27. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. And they'll kick it from the left side, a 44-yard try. Splits the uprights. Good. That'll bring him to an end 4. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. K-State has the lead right now. The Little Apple has been buzzing all week, but this game is hardly over. There is time left on that clock. They're up by 13 over Kentucky. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion. Guys, let's step back here and think big picture Wisconsin. Every team needs those big dudes up front, and man, they got a mauler from the high school recruiting ranks. Big 4-star D lineman. David, what's his adjustment going to be like?
Well,
into the secondary on the right. He just brought some serious energy, making that huge play and getting it all the way down to the 23-yard line. The Badgers come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. They're going to ride this running back. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. Looking to throw, it's O'Neal. Quickly complete. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play, in prime position for a score. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wants to go up top. Trying to barrel in. Almost in, but they'll say he didn't make it, inches away from the touchdown.
Well, short completion setting up 3rd down now. Who is your best playmaker that you can target in this area of the field?
He'll keep it on the sneak. Sneak gets it done.
I know we're only in game 1, but in this half, you've got to be excited about what you've seen from this offense. Really nice rhythm. Quarterback's got great command on the field with respect to what they're trying to do, and they've got some weapons. I can't wait to see what this offense does this year.
21, Ole Miss, 10.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. It's always great to get points on a drive, but it would behoove them to try to get a touchdown this time around, Palmer.
They may have to get out of their comfort zone here too, David, a little bit, and just start being more aggressive and take some chances, but that's what's going to happen for them to win this game.
yeah, and when you're losing, obviously everything gets heightened. Everything becomes more critical. This drive is crucial because you've got to cut into this deficit and put some points on the board.
Looking to fire. Got his man. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. They'll try to get the first through the air. Here comes the heat. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their 1st of the half. The Rebels will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. Okay, here comes the Wisconsin offense onto the field. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Looking downfield, it's O'Neal. Catch in the middle, it's Thompson.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed after he made his break? He was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
Here's the pressure. Oh, what a play. It's intercepted. Trying to take it back. The 30. The 20. Touchdown, Ole Miss. How about this defense taking one back to the house?
Talk about the guy who caught that and returned it for the touchdown. But how about the pressure on the quarterback? You've got to get ways to be physical with him and make him uncomfortable. Nice job hitting him as he's throwing with the football. And then, obviously, the interception and 6 points.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Here's the return from inside his 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Here comes the Wisconsin offense to go back to work. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick 6 and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out and not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Thompson. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. Looking downfield on first down. Throws to the wideout. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? He can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. To the air, it's O'Neal. Unloads to the wideout. Got it! We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. He's looking to throw. Unleashes to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. And in the final seconds of the first half, they'll send out the field goal unit. And it slips just inside that right upright. The lead now 7 here in the third quarter. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A memorable first half of football so far today in Oxford.
And the Rebels will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Snags a quick pass on the left. Oh, what a move to get room. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack. And the Badgers, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Hand off from the shotgun. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The Badgers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to it. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this. The Land Sharks circling. Crowd getting this defense whipped up on 3rd down. Trying to pick it up on the ground. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Badgers are marching down the field. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Wrestled down at the 26. It's a gain of 4. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Looking for space. It's Buckley. Past the sticks, and he may get more. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. The Badgers with the 1st and 10. They'll run it. It's Buckley. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he's stopped. And the Badgers will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. Touch pass on the jet sweep. He's trying to get it in. Touchdown, Badgers! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Well, this offense needed a touchdown. No doubt that was the guy the QB was going to be looking for on that play.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Kansas State needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with this crowd there and the Little Apple behind them, I'm kind of banking on a comeback. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Kentucky. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. They'll send the back in motion. Trying play action. Grab near the marker. It's Coleman. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big... And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down.
Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He hurls one deep down the left side. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
It's so easy to be up here in the booth and say, you should have put more zip on that. Sometimes you got to use the lob wedge. That time, you probably should have used the driver.
They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. He leaves it with the back. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. The Badgers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Just feeds the running back. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves him with 2nd and short. Give to the running back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That's a backbreaker if you're the offensive coordinator, because on the first down, you ran the ball, had a really nice gain. Short yardage situation, you just get completely blown up, and now you're having to probably dial up a throw on third down. You need more consistency from the guys up front.
Makes a man miss. Really nice job to convert that third down, and they've got it at the 33. And the Badgers pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. To the ground. He's got it again. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time. 2nd and 6. And here comes play number 6 of the drive.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical and they're trying to stay on the field.
A big third down coming, and hotty-toddy, gosh almighty, this crowd is ready. The give on the inside. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's
hauls it in the first down and more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Badgers will line it up on 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And they got him down in a hurry. Nice job by the defense. Aggressive attack. Come downhill. Go get the running back. Get him on the ground.
The give to the back. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating the ball down the field. Back to throw, it's O'Neal. Makes the catch. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Slams it ahead. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. As we come to the end of the period, Wisconsin has the lead. They built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. Wants to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Now improvising. Back's looking for the goal line. And he's down after making the catch, but did not reach the line to gain. There's an old school thought that says just take the 3 here, but that feels like a win for the defense. I'm going here.
Yeah, and there's a new school thought that says I'm inside the 2-yard line. It's 4th down. I'm going for it. I'm going to be aggressive. So I don't think you have many opportunities like this. I like my chances going for it.
Trying to barge their way in. He will not get there. They'll turn it over on downs, and that leaves the door open. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get everyone's best shot, and now let's see if they can pull this one out. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down.
And these are these moments, man, when you're trailing by a couple possessions, you've got to put it together. Your quarterback has to come through. I mean, it's not a surprise. It's going to be passes. He's got to be smart. He's got to be quick with his decision-making, and they kind of got to be up near the line of scrimmage and be in a little bit of a hurry.
They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. They'll test the right side. Finding open areas. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. The Rebels come to the line in the hurry-up.
And maybe the big fella can jumpstart this offense a little bit. They got to get some points, and he's that big physical guy, breaking some tackles, making some plays. Here in the fourth quarter, they're going to need it.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Wide receiver comes in motion. To throw, it's Simmons. Plucks it out of the air. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Rebels need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And down goes the quarterback. There are penalty flags down, but it looks as if this might be on the offense. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The decision to go for it does not pan out. Going for it from there, that's just outsmarting yourself. And guess who's going to pay for it? Your defense backed up with a 1st and goal. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
Late in football games, I have a plan. I want to run the football. I want to put my quarterback in great situations if I do throw it. Low risk, keep that clock moving, get a few 1st downs. And if I get a few 1st downs with that clock moving, I get the W and get out of here.
How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple.
You want to stop the jet sweep and be successful, get some penetration right now towards those edges, right where they're running the football. Defense was ready, got him on the ground, and stopped that play before it ever got started.
Caught in the backfield. It's Dupree. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. So on 4th and goal, already with the lead, but they'll try to salt this thing away with a touchdown. Might be calling a hot route. Wants to throw. It's O'Neal. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Wisconsin! Strike through the air for the score.
Well, these players came together. I've been so impressed, not just by the talent, but also by their composure. Handling this kind of environment in the first game of the season, this says a lot about the leadership in that locker room.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Georgia Tech is currently up big right now in a game they'll be talking about in the ATL for some time. They're up by 35 over Texas State. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. And you're going to win this game.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Lacey. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. The Rebels are in the hurry-up. He'll throw on 3rd down. Caught close to the marker. It's Haas. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a 1st down. And the Rebels come to the line with a new set of downs. On the move, it's Lacey.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
The Rebels come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Under fire. Snagged in the middle. It's Lacey. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the 1st down before he's dragged to the ground. And the Rebels have their offense in high gear.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called. So the big gain, all for naught, brought back due to the laundry on the field, and they'll try it again.
Let's go. Break.
So after the penalty, a little extra ground to cover on first down. Running back searching for a hole. Nice move there. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Looking for a man. It's Simmons. Finds a tight end. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. And the rush will get to him at the 25. The Rebels have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Big first down sack for the defense. Brings up 2nd down. Back to pass. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
Nice job by the offense going down the field, putting points on the board, but you're still down a couple possessions. Still need some good things to happen. You need your kicker to go there and get warmed up. We need an onside. We need to score some points. We need a lot of things to go right to win this football game.
They're on it. They recover the onside kick, and they get it right back.
And there's still life in this team. Obviously, they're down here in the 4th quarter, but they're able to execute the onside kick. They retain possession. And now let's see what happens.
Rides the back on the option to give. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Here's a heat. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this 3rd down play. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They got him for the sack, and that'll be a turnover on downs.
And that just about does it. That about puts this thing to bed. The offense, listen, they had to go for it, but now defense, this is the situation when you say, I'm just going to eat clock, up by 7 possessions, eat clock, get out of here with a W.
Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. There he goes. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
I know both of these teams were ranked, guys, but it really seemed as if they weren't on the same level in this game.
I think that was a pretty good statement game for these guys. I mean, you're ranked higher, you're more talented. A lot of people point to this game, possible upset, 2 really good teams. Jesse, they made it clear. There's only one really good team. It was them. They were the favorite, and they just made a point of it.
You're right. Not all ranked teams are created equal. One of these teams is a college football playoff contender. The other simply is not. And that demonstrated itself today. The higher-ranked team is a team with national championship aspirations. They've got so much talent. They look good today.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.